it is February the 9th. It's Thursday. And just call me Phil Mitchell today. I've got no makeup on as we speak. So this is what I look like with no makeup on and a skinhead. I have got 2 of my children at home today. Yes, 2. So I'm going to try and get things done. 2 of them are not well. Jackson's gone to school. So I am going to go and put some makeup on. And then I am going to do a video of what is in my cupboards, what is in my freezers. So I'm going to start today. It won't be in this video. It'll be a separate video. I'm going to start today with my freezer in the kitchen. I've got 2 freezers in the kitchen. I have got a chest freezer and a fridge freezer. So I'm going to start with my freezer in the kitchen. Be a couple of episodes. I've got a freezer in the garage as well, but there's not really much in there. And what is in there has been in there since we've done our kitchen. So I think it's ruined stuff in there. I'm going to have to get rid of it anyway. But the bikes are blocking it, so it's not easily accessible. So need to sort that out. Haven't had any breakfast. It's 11:15. I've just redone my nails because I'm doing the videos. I'm also just about to do another video where I transform myself from Phil Mitchell into something a bit better, you know. So that'll be something for you to watch if you're interested. But yeah, I just painted them all one colour. It was easier just to do that because I don't want to have horrible nails when I'm doing videos. So yeah, I will catch up with you once I have lunch. I'm not going to bother with breakfast, and I'm going to crack on with my day. I do have an Oleo collection tonight. I'm all but dreading it because Warren and Dexter helped me, but it's a Tesco Talbot Green one, and Tesco Talbot Green is a big one. So it could be like 8 or 9 boxes, but that's the only one I'm doing. So I should be able to sort that. So yeah, see you later, and I should be looking a bit more, well, a bit better later. See you at lunch. Lunch is on. I just put some water in there and steaming them. I put the spray oil in, which tends to go brown. And I put some eggs in these rings. And just pop this lid on, which, as you can see, cooks the top nicely. So they're done. So, like I said, I got 2 of the kids home with me today. So we are having toast, bacon, egg and beans. So this is my lunch. It's 448 calories. I've got 2 slices of bacon, some Aldi beans, some superseded bread, which I've weighed, an egg, and a little tiny bit of tomato sauce. So I'm going to go and enjoy that now and catch you in a bit. Well, I've just come on to have a rant. Well, I'm not really having a rant, but God's sake, car insurance. My renewal's due at the end of the month, so it came through this morning. We're insured with Admiral. It's gone up. Bearing in mind we haven't claimed. It's gone up £220.99 exactly a year. So I've rung them up to see what they can do because I can't be asked to go looking around for different ones. And I've said, you taking a mick like? I said £220.99. What's that all about? And she's like, oh yeah, our prices have gone up and blah, 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 blah. She was a lovely girl. I wasn't funny with her, but the way she explained it, at the end of it, I basically said, so what you're telling me is... What's the message come up there? What's that? Yeah, what she basically said was... the people who haven't claimed are paying for everyone else's claims. So we're paying for everyone else's accidents and that. Great, isn't it? So she managed to reduce it down by long discount and blah de blah de blah. And she knocked £44 off because Warren had AA breakdown on his car when we've only gone and got RAC breakdown. So he was doubly covered with breakdown. So I took that off. That reduced it down. But it's ended up at just under £8 a month more. It's pretty ridiculous. Every company, every little thing, every policy, they're just squeezing you that much tighter every month. There's going to be no money left in the pot soon. I know everyone's in the same boat, but Jesus Christ, why has everything gone up? And £220.99. They're taking a piss. Just on another note, I've had my club card vouchers through this morning. I had £14. And there's a ring that I fancy in there, silver one, and it was £15. So I might get that when I go tomorrow to Tesco, because then it's only costing me £1, so it sounds a bit more inviting, you know, £1. Whatever. I've been quite busy today doing stuff. I done a makeup video. I don't know if you saw that. Nothing fantastic. And I've done part 1 of my what's in my freezer. I'm doing like what's in my cupboards, my freezers, blah, blah, blah. And I've written a list. So, that's my son upstairs shouting. So, yeah, I will put that together and put that on. I'm basically going to go through my fridge freezer. I did the freezer part of that today. I'm then going to go through my chest freezer, and then I will start on my fridge, possibly in my cupboards. I'm trying to get my fridge down, as in using what's in there, because when I do oleo, then some people, I'll list something and then it might be a couple of hours before they come to get it, and it might be something that needs refrigerating, so I've got to like ram everything in there. So if I've got that a little bit, you know, less, or I keep a shelf free, then I can put it in the fridge then. So yeah, I'm doing an oleo collection tonight at the big 1 minute. Where was I? Honestly, kids fighting. Yeah, I'm doing oleo tonight. Quite a late one. Tesco in Talbot Green, which is a big Tesco, so it'd be quite a big amount of food. I've blocked a couple of people lately because they just don't turn up and they ask for things. There was a man who asked for some trousers. I had some trousers which I was given with some stuff I had for the kids off Peggy, my mum's friend. And they were too small for Warren, and Mackenzie, they fitted Mackenzie, we didn't like them. So I stuck them on oleo. I thought someone could make use of him. This man called Michael, well, that was his name, Michael, said, "Oh, hi, can I have these?" I went back, "Yes, you can. When would you like them?" "Oh, I can pick them up at this time or that time or this time or that time." I went back and said, "Right, pick them up at that time." "Right, okay." Give out my address. Did he turn up? Hi, did he yell? Block. Then this woman had messaged just before I'd blocked him and he wasn't having them. She said, "Can I have them?" I said, "Oh, sorry, someone's picking them up." So when this Michael didn't pick them up, I went back and said, "Would you like them? Because they've become available." "Oh, yeah, that's lovely. I'd like them." "Brilliant. When do you want them?" "I'll have them this time or that time." "Right, give you my address. No problem." I agreed with her. I'd put them in the box outside because she wanted to come when I wasn't here. As she picked them up, what do you reckon? Go on, guess. 1, 2, 3. No, FCL. They're still in the box. That's the bit that annoys me, because people say that they want stuff and they don't pick it up. It's the same with food. People request loads off me, like bags full of stuff, and then don't pick it up. And it's like, are you having a laugh? Because then it defeats the object of the game here. The object of the game is to save food going into landfill. However, if you have use by, it has to be out of my house at 11:59, no later, and I am not allowed to give it out after that time, because you could potentially make somebody ill. That's why you're not allowed. It's the rules. It's the law. It's the oleo law, right? So if someone doesn't pick it up, what they've requested then has to go in the bin. I'm not allowed to give it to anyone else unless we keep it for ourselves, because it's up to me if I eat it or not then. A couple of people that haven't turned up for their stuff, I've frozen it or we've eaten it, or I've give it my mum because she's sometimes up late. But I'm not allowed to actually give it to anyone. It's just not, and I can't bend the rules. So that's the only annoying bit about doing this, Olio, is the people that don't pick up and the people that arrange to come and say they want it. And it's just like, oh, I did have a man the other day come, and he was very nice, gentleman. He requested a tin opener, a bottle opener, and what was the other thing? It was another kitchen appliance. And he had a really like long name on there. It wasn't like Paul or Ken or that. It was like Abaluong or something like that. So he came and he stood, and I opened the door, and he was really smiley and that, and he was just like, hi. So I was like, hi, are you whatever your name was? Yes, yeah. So I give him the stuff, and he just stood there looking at me, and I'm like, all right, yeah. Yes, and he was like, thank you very much. All right, yeah. He just stood there, and I'm like, gave Warren the side eye because he was sitting by the door, and I'm like, so I said to him, I said, oh, I've got to go now. I've got someone due to come, and he was like, okay. I don't know if he expected a cup of tea with that, but, you know, and it is a bit like you're opening yourself up for a bit of, you know, anyone could turn up at your door. But so far, so good. I haven't had too many weird experiences. And thankfully, I haven't had many not turn up, but a handful of people not turning up for the stuff I think is enough, because, like I say, the aim of the game is to stop the food going into landfill, potentially helping out people that are in need, and obviously giving people that aren't in need something, because, you know, Oleo's for everybody. So yeah, I got that tonight. I've actually got it tomorrow as well, and Saturday, and that's me. I have a rest, because it's hard going on the old knees, and I can't stand for long, but I'm just putting a dining room chair in the kitchen so I can put the boxes. A new way of doing it is I get so many banana boxes, because that's what they put the food in. I'm going to take them down the tip this weekend, because I was embarrassed there were so many boxes for the recycled men, but they did take it. But because I'm doing 2 big ones, I'm going to have a lot of boxes. So ones that are left over, I'm going to take down the tip in the car. But if I just put a label on a box lid and a box bottom, then as people are requesting, Warren that just puts it in there, and I just sit and dictate. You know, he's a good helper, that was a. Anyway, I'm going to go now because it's nearly 5 o'clock. I'm going to go and make some sort of pasta beefy effort. I've got mince in the fridge that needs using. I've got passata. I've got, what have I got? I've actually got a tin of chili beans. I'm just trying to think what to make. Thing is, my mum's having it, and she's not the biggest mince fan, but she had a sandwich for lunch. I made sure she had that, and I said I'll send her up some tea. Oh, the telly keeps going. I'll put the light on. Woo! Bright lights. The telly keeps going. I got Rate My Takeaway on, and the adverts keep coming on, so the lighting changes. Yeah. So you'll find out what I end up with. If there's a sauce in the cupboard, I'm going to do more of a bolognese type thing with pasta. If there's no sauce, I think I might do like rice and chili. She'll eat that because it's not going to be spicy. So yeah, Warren's due back any minute, so I better get in that kitchen to make him think I'm the good wife that he knows I am. Or was I? I look a bit weird with glasses on now when I've got no hair. I look a bit like that, oh, what's her name? I think she's a fashion guru lady. She's got a bald head and she wears glasses. That gives it away a lot, doesn't it? If I can find a picture of her, I'll put it there. If I can't, then you'll know I haven't found it. But yeah, these are Home Bargain special. I should really go back to the opticians, but you know, times are hard. So Home Bargain's $1.99. That'll do. So yeah, I'll let you know what we're having for dinner. I'll show you. Oh, and those eggs that we had for lunch, they were flipping delicious. And Mackenzie said, "Oh my God, they look fab, them things." I had them on eBay. They were only peanuts. I had 4 of them. Because Warren these days isn't like a fried egg fan. And honestly, do that tip with the fried eggs. So you put your fried egg in the pan, and when the bottom has started to, oh, you're getting reflection on there. When it started to go hard, chuck a bit of water in and put a lid on top, and it like steams the top, so you haven't got like that ugly looking egg. Do you know what I mean? They look nice, and if your food looks nice, I think it makes it more appealing. You know, I was impressed with them anyway. Don't take a lot to impress me. Don't take a lot. Although I have got something on its way that I think is going to really impress me and impress you guys as well. So that will come. That will come. Right. See you later, guys. So I have got dinner on. I have just got some pasta boiling there. I have got some mince that I have just put in a frying pan. This is 5% mince. I'm just browning off. I'm not adding anything else to it, as in vegetables or anything. I'm just browning that off. I'm going to use this jar of sauce I've got in the cupboard. I'm also adding some peeled plum tomatoes, and we're just going to have that on pasta with some cheese on top and some garlic bread. All the water that comes out of this and the fat, considering it's 5%. So I'll be waiting for that to all disperse, or I will soak it up with a kitchen towel to get rid of it. But yeah, this is what we're having tonight for our dinner. So this is my dinner. It's 519. It's quite a small bowl. I've got some penne pasta in the bottom, the bolognese type mix I've just made. I've got cheese on top. It's a lighter cheese, and I've used a micro grater, so you get a lot of cheese for your calories, and then some garlic bread. So I'll put a breakdown on screen, but that is dinner. Well, what a night I've had, eh? What a night I've had. I got so much food in this house, it's killing me. I collected from a big Tesco earlier. I have been sitting down listing food since, nearly 4 hours. Loads of people are collecting, but they're collecting tomorrow because it's like best before stuff. Not best before. Yeah, best before. There's a few used by things that people didn't ask for, so they will unfortunately be going in the bin. There's a couple of things that I've put in the fridge that I'll use. Like there was some parsnips and carrots that we used by, so I thought I might use them tomorrow for me and Warren for our dinner. What else was there? With some rice puddings, but most of it was best before, which is good. I tell you what, I could set up a broccoli farm. I must have about 50 packets of 10 to 10 broccoli. There was loads. My car was rammed. Warren broke his back bringing it all in. Love him. But it resulted, I've hardly eaten today. That's the only good thing about me doing this thing is, like, keeping me, even though it sounds stupid, it's keeping me away from food, yet I'm surrounded by the bloody stuff. Work that one out. I've got over 900 calories left. I think it was something like 930, but I'm now technically in the next day, so I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to sit here, even though there's, oh, my fan's kicked in now. It's got a bit chilly. Even though there's, on my table, 3 packets of Tesco Finest chocolate orange pancakes. I could sit here and eat a whole pack of them and be within my calories, but because I'm now into the next day, my mind's like, no, don't do that. So, it may be 1:20 in the morning, but this is a pair of school trousers with a hem down for Dexter. I've got to take up one leg on the hem, then I've got to iron the uniform. Anyway, I'm going because I'm going to need some matchsticks soon. Right, I won't say I'll catch you tomorrow. I'll catch you later on today because, yeah, 1:25 now. And I'm going to watch a bit of YouTube, catch up on my regulars, while I'm doing this. So, yeah, see you later, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, and hit that subscribe button. There's 30% of you that aren't subscribed, man. Subscribe. It's free. And you get to see a nutcase every day.